My name is James Sanderson, and today I'm going to be talking about football and three very important characteristics of it. What it can do for you and others, what it takes to play, and the greatest players in the game. Football can do amazing things for people as well as for yourself. In fact, you don't even have to play the game for it to affect you. From the smallest community into even the entire country, it brings everyone together. Watching the game brings people together from Super Bowl parties to Thanksgiving Day games and to even just a simple tailgate party. It unites everyone, even just by watching it. You can give people a hobby and even gives some people a reason to believe in something, such as a team or a franchise. But the things it can do for a single person or persons are also incredible. It builds character, gives you a sense of leadership and integrity, and gives you discipline and create bonds and memories with others that will last a lifetime. The feelings this beautiful game creates are unreal, from fear to pride to heartbreak and uncontrollable excitement. But most importantly, it can give people a sense of hope in times of tragedy. Many teams come together and unite the community, or even larger bodies of people or peoples, such as states or the entire nation sometimes. This game can bring out the best in people just as well as it can the worst. It's unpredictable, with every play having a different end result, and every drive being played like it's the final drive. This game does so much for people, it is almost unreal. The greatest players in the game. The greatest players in the game have all done amazing and unique things for the game. The first one I'm going to talk about is Joe Montana. Joe Montana is one of the most effective and efficient quarterbacks to ever touch base on the field. Here, a piece of an article from Bleacher Report even said, Montana engineered a number of stirring comeback wins over his career. He kept his cool under pressure and found a way to deliver when his team needed him to come through. Montana was at his best in Super Bowls. The bigger the stage, the better he played. He excelled when it came to dealing with pressure situations. And second, probably my favorite, is J.J. Watt. He's one of the most elusive and toughest players to ever terrorize an offense. He can single-handedly bring out an offense. And weighing in at 6'5" and almost 300 pounds, what would you expect? But even with all the awards he has, the greatest thing he's done was actually accomplished off the field, using his platform to help others. Hurricane Harvey came through Southeast Texas and destroyed most of it. So J.J. Watt went to work and raised over $41.6 million, served over 26 million meals, and so much more, proving that it was more than just football and it is more than just a game. He used his platform to save lives and help restore Texas. And for that, he won the Walter Payton Man of the Year award at the ESPYs. So I've talked about an elite quarterback who proved there was always time for a comeback, an elite defensive end who destroyed offenses and used his platform to help millions in need. But the third and final player I'm going to talk about never touched the NFL and is on one of the darker sides of sports, that being injuries. Inky Johnson was a living, breathing legend. He overcame the odds and adversity and the struggle. No one ever thought he could make it out of his hometown, and he did, with a full-ride scholarship to Tennessee, in fact. But things went south in one of his games, and he took a devastating hit that left him with his severe nerve damage in his right shoulder, and he was told he could never play football again. But he didn't sit there and feel sorry for himself. He rose to the occasion, and now he does motivational speeches across the world and country, inspiring kids to achieve their dreams. He overcame the heartbreak of never playing again to help out others in need. This game is as beautiful as it is ugly. It can give you the world in seconds, but can take it away in the blink of an eye. Only the greatest overcome that, and Inky Johnson did, and he changed the game forever. This game takes a lot to play, and that's no understatement. On all levels of this sport, it takes so much to play, from high school level to collegiate and pro. It requires heart and strength on each level. It's different. You go to practice, you go to school, and you have to do your homework and still have to keep your social life in shape. It's like that all the way up until the pros, until you have to face more problems, such as staying healthy for your team to keep your job and being at the top of your game at all times. The struggle is real to stay healthy during an entire season, and it's almost impossible to keep that health throughout in a career. You have to be extremely tough to play. There's no being soft or weak. It is one of the most physical sports in the world, but it's not just the physical side of the game that affects people, it's the mental. Football is an emotionally draining game. It takes a lot out of you. But The fans and critics are brutal. They can say awful things, and they'll make sure you know how you feel. Players often go to therapy or try to seek out help from all the stress. It's an unbelievably hard game on all aspects of it. There isn't an easy part about it, but that's why you got to be tough to play and always keep fighting no matter how hard it gets. Football requires so much, but it can do so much as well. It changes people's lives. It brings everyone together in times of need and in beautiful ways. And even players can unite people such as J.J. Watt did and Inky Johnson. But it's no small thing. It takes a lot to play, but the rewards you can get and the satisfaction you can earn for yourself make it all worthwhile. My name is James Sanderson, and thank you for listening to my speech.
Hey.